doing business, built its very first store in November 2012. So that's like just a little about 2 years ago. Okay, and Ion Orchard Road, that was the very first store. The idea was, well, Orchard Road, how can it go wrong? Okay, so yeah, it was a good move, also expensive, Orchard Road, but that's how Pezzo started. In order to build a brand, you have to build a strategy. So the strategy that Pezzo adopted was to say, right, we want to capture market share, we want visibility of the brand. So Pezzo opened one store a month since November 2012. So today there are 30 Pezzos in Singapore. Okay. One store a month. So something like this, you have to be prepared as you plan your strategy, plan your resources. If that's what you want to do, maybe you might have other better strategies, but that's what you want to do. That's how it is. The theme, the Pezzo, the vision, the theme, the Pezzo construed for the company was tough competition everywhere, even in Singapore. So what Pezzo then tried to resolve to do with it? Well, if tonight the five of us here, right, SIA can help you. They're very good at this. So the idea of that is rapid market share to get out there to be able to let the brand visibility grow. Okay. So if you look at Pezzo, I'm sure I'll show you some photos later, but I'm sure you've come across Pezzo. We also portray not just selling food, franchise in Singapore. We started franchising only in 2014. After starting the brand at the end of 2012, growing the number of stores in 2013, understanding the challenges and what makes it work in Singapore. Then in 2014, Pezzo decided to franchise. But when we franchise outside of Singapore, there are so many countries. Okay? And we started looking at it simply by saying, okay, our home, the original ASEAN countries, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Brunei, okay, is one group of countries. Then when you go further up, then you have the Indo-Chinese countries, right? Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, Vietnam, as one group. Their culture, their thinking, their habits are what is unique to them. They're different from us in Singapore and Malaysia. Then we looked at that way the Philippines stands on its own. Okay, it's part of the ASEAN countries, but you have to recognize that you are working in the Philippines. The Philippines is going to be different from Singapore, it's going to be different from Thailand or Indonesia. Okay, so what this means is as you want to do franchising, approach intelligence, market intelligence. So you look at the ASEAN region, 550 million people, and half are in Indonesia. But then again, you look closely, well, the pillars of ASEAN in terms of population size, in terms of spending power, okay, because Singapore is among the world's wealthiest nation in terms of average spending power per capita GDP, right? But similarly, Indonesia, the Philippines, Thailand, and to a degree emerging countries like Myanmar have vast population that if your franchise concept is tapping into territories like that, then you should look at it. Okay. And you should see the way they're powering up. The economy everywhere is not strong, right? The last couple of years, this year, next year, Singapore in particular, right? But really out there, because of vast population and growth, you can see that economies are being powered. Okay, the governments are driving them. Okay, the people are young, like you and I. Okay, Singapore. Some examples of Singapore outlets is that Terminal 2, Pangkalan, West Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, East Malaysia, Sabah, Sarawak, there's some more East Malaysia, examples of Petzl in East Malaysia, China, and Myanmar. We are into opening our second store in Myanmar now. The monks love our pizza. Funny, we think that Myanmar, country like Myanmar, right? Oh, vegetarian, sure, score, right? Nobody wants to eat vegetarian. The monks all eat pork. Yeah, so that, we're gonna open Philippines. Okay, we just opened another 2 stores in the Philippines. The Philippines people are very creative, very artistic, and very articulate in what they call hospitality business, food and beverage. This one opened already just recently. Thailand, we've been running up and down Bangkok, opening. Again, the Thais are different. There's so much food in Thailand as in Bangkok. So the strategy to compete is again different. So you have to customize your brand to fit the market. Johor, amazingly, just drive across, right? But Johor is proving to be a tremendously good market too. Coming up, Paradigm. Okay, that's what has happened. Since we've started to open up and publicize the brand, Petzl has been receiving inquiries, prospects, right, really from across the world. So, and we're not quite sure, is it time to jump in and really grow beyond Asia, China and Asia, or then there's the Middle East. Dubai is the center of business in the Middle East, okay, all right? Both the Middle East and the Philippines are the gateways to the Western markets. One on the Western side, one on the Eastern side. If you go to Manila, just about every American brand you can think of is there. You go, all brands who want to internationalize from the US and from Europe, first place they go to is not Asia, it's Dubai, it's the Middle East. So now, if you want to take your brand to the next level and want to truly internationalize and add value to your partners in all these countries, well, that is where you head. So we just opened our first outlet in Saudi Arabia, in Jeddah. Very hard from there, through the 2 weeks trying to open a store and adjusting to the culture, to the people, and the way of life. But it's a heck of a learning experience, right? When you get into franchising, that's one of the things that's why you want to be young. There's a lot to learn, there's a lot that you want to put in energy-wise, and drive, and score, be successful. Okay. So, by comparison, it's very small, 10% of the population of Asia. But they're all mature economies, and as you know, in the Middle East, a lot of money. They have no issues. They latch onto you, they have no issues with building, creating. So we think that for brand exposure, trying to bring slices to the masses. 50 million people, but it's worth it. Thank you.